The truth about menopause. Why do they call it menopause? Because men stop and pause when they hear about it. But let's be real, it's not the men who need to worry about menopause, is it? It's a natural part of life, a rite of passage for women, and yet it's often shrouded in mystery, misconceptions, and yes, a fair amount of fear. But ladies and gentlemen, let's lighten the mood a bit. After all, menopause isn't a disease, it's just a stage of life. It's like puberty, but in reverse. You know, when you start sleeping through the night again, your skin clears up and you finally stop caring what other people think. Why menopause is like being a teenager, but with more wisdom and less acne. It's when you realize that your body is not a temple, it's a theme park, and you're the one in charge of the rides. But let's get serious for a moment. Menopause does bring about changes in a woman's body. Hot flashes, weight gain, mood swings, it's like being on a roller coaster without the fun of the actual ride. But fear not, there are ways to manage these symptoms, and no, it doesn't involve moving to the North Pole to deal with the hot flashes. Diet, for example, plays a crucial role in managing menopause symptoms. And no, we're not talking about the eat ice cream in the middle of the night kind of diet. We're talking about wholesome, nutritious food that can help alleviate symptoms, and maybe even make this ride a bit smoother. So, let's put a pin in those menopause myths, shall we? Menopause isn't the end of the world, it's just the end of monthly periods, and honestly, who's gonna miss those? So if menopause is the pause that refreshes, let's check out how to refresh even better with some healthy eating. Stay tuned as we dive into the foodie's survival guide to menopause. Because let's face it, if there's one thing that can make any situation better, it's food. Bon appétit! Let us talk about the food survival guide to menopause. You know what they say, you are what you eat. So if you're going through menopause, you might as well eat like a queen. Now, imagine you're a queen, but instead of a scepter, you're wielding a carrot stick. That's right, a carrot stick. Why, you might ask? Well, the carrot stick is your weapon against those pesky menopausal symptoms. Studies show that a healthy diet plays a significant role in managing these symptoms. So let's armor up with the right foods. Picture this. You're in the middle of a hot flash, and in your kingdom, hot flashes are as welcome as an uninvited jester. But fear not. With your trusty carrot stick, you can combat these unwelcome guests. Foods rich in phytoestrogens, like your carrot stick, can help regulate your body's temperature and keep those hot flashes at bay. Now, let's talk about sleep disturbances. They're like the dragon that keeps you up at night, right? But have no fear, your royal highness, because whole grains are here to slay that dragon. Whole grains such as brown rice and oats are known to promote good sleep. So, consider them your knights in shining armor. But what about the dreaded weight gain? It's like a moat around your castle, and you're the castle. You need the right drawbridge to cross it safely. Enter fruits and vegetables. They're low in calories but high in fiber, making them the perfect drawbridge to navigate the weight gain moat. And let's not forget about the risk of osteoporosis. It's like a thief in the night, slowly stealing away your bone density. But dairy products rich in calcium are your loyal guards, protecting your castle from this stealthy thief. Remember, every queen needs her court. So surround yourself with a diverse array of foods, from lean proteins to healthy fats, to help you reign supreme over menopause. So ladies, let's embrace menopause like the queens we are. Grab your carrot sticks, whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and dairy products, and let's rule our kingdoms with strength and grace. After all, the way to a woman's health is through her stomach, right? But wait, we hear about the menopause diet, myths and legends. Did you hear about the menopausal woman who ate a chili pepper? She didn't need a hot flash that day. You've probably heard a myriad of tales about what to eat and what to avoid during menopause. Some of these stories are as spicy as that chili pepper, and just as likely to cause a metaphorical hot flash. So let's take a moment to sift through these myths and legends and find the grains of truth. First, the myth of the magical menopause diet. Newsflash, there is no specific menopause diet. Just like our individual experiences with menopause, our dietary needs and responses are unique. While some women might find relief from hot flashes by cutting out spicy foods, others could eat a jalapeno and feel just fine. The key is to tune into your body and adjust your diet to meet your unique needs. Next, the legend of the dreaded caffeine and alcohol. Yes, these can trigger hot flashes in some women, but they're not universally bad. Again, it's about moderation and understanding your body's reactions. If you can enjoy a cup of coffee or a glass of wine without feeling like you're in the Sahara Desert, go for it. But remember, hydration is your friend during menopause, so balance is key. Then there's the story of phytoestrogens, compounds in certain foods that mimic estrogen in the body. while the jury is still out on their effectiveness in relieving menopausal symptoms, they do have potential long-term health benefits, so adding foods like soy, flax seeds, and whole grains to your diet can't hurt. Lastly, we have the tale of vitamins and supplements, the supposed superheroes of menopause management. While these can be beneficial, it's essential to remember that a balanced diet is the best source of the nutrients we need. And always consult your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement regimen. And let's not forget about the gut microbiota, the unsung heroes in our menopause journey. A healthy gut can influence metabolism and overall health. So, incorporating probiotics and prebiotics into your diet is a good idea. So as we navigate the menopausal maze, let's remember that diet is just one piece of the puzzle. And while it's important, it's not the be-all and end-all. Remember ladies, the only hot flashes we want are from the paparazzi. We have some menopause superfoods. If menopause were a superhero movie, these foods would be the Avengers. Now let's meet the lineup of these culinary superheroes, each with their unique superpowers to help manage menopause symptoms. First, we have the mighty magnesium, embodied by whole grains and leafy greens. Magnesium is known for its calming effects, helping to manage sleep disturbances and mood swings. It's like having a Zen master in your kitchen, bringing tranquility amidst the menopause chaos. Next, we have the dynamic dairy duo, calcium and vitamin D. These two work in tandem to protect your bones from the villainous osteoporosis. They're like the inseparable crime-fighting duo, always ready to save the day, or, in this case, your bones. Then we have the incredible omega-3, found in fatty fish like salmon. Just as the Hulk uses his immense strength to protect, omega-3 uses its power to combat inflammation and promote heart health. So, remember to invite this mighty warrior to your dinner table. Let's not forget the fantastic fiber, found abundantly in fruits and vegetables. Fiber works like a silent ninja, stealthily managing weight gain by keeping you full longer. Plus, it's great for gut health too. And last but not least, we have the phytoestrogen powerhouse, found in foods like soy and flax seeds. These foods may not have a significant impact on symptoms, but, like a wise sage, they can benefit long-term health. But remember, every superhero needs a balanced team. So ensure your diet has a mix of these superfoods. And just like in any good superhero movie, it's not just about the individual heroes, but the team working together. So if you're battling menopause, make sure your pantry is stocked with these superheroes. After all, who wouldn't want a team of superfoods fighting their menopause battles? But we also have the menopause no-no foods. You know, if menopause is a party, these foods are definitely not on the guest list. Now we all know that at every good party, there are always some uninvited guests that try to sneak in. And in the case of menopause, we have a few party crashers that we need to keep an eye out for. First up, we have our notorious gatecrasher, caffeine. This jittery jester might give you a quick energy boost, but it's also known for triggering hot flashes and disrupting sleep. So it's best to limit your intake or switch to decaf. Next on our list is alcohol. This sly smooth talker might seem like a good idea at first, but it can intensify hot flashes and contribute to weight gain. Let's keep the champagne of menopause symptoms on ice, shall we? Then we have spicy foods. These feisty firecrackers are known for their flair and flavor, but they can also turn up the heat on your hot flashes. So, try to keep them off your plate to avoid turning your menopause party into a hot salsa dance-off. Processed carbs and added sugars are the sneaky saboteurs of the menopause party. They might seem sweet and innocent, but they're actually masterminds of weight gain and can also lead to mood swings. So let's keep these sugar-coated bandits at bay. And last but not least, we have sodium, the salty sea dog. While a little bit of salt can add flavor to your food, too much can lead to bloating and high blood pressure, so use it sparingly or opt for healthier alternatives like herbs and spices. Remember, managing menopause is all about maintaining balance and making the right food choices. Just as there are foods that can help ease your symptoms, there are also foods that can make them worse. So let's keep these party crashers off the guest list and make menopause a party to remember. Here, let us talk about the perfect menopause recipes. What's a menopausal woman's favorite recipe? Anything that keeps the hot flashes at bay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're stepping into the kitchen today, armed with a spatula and a sense of humor, preparing to whip up some menopause-friendly recipes. Don't worry, we're not talking about bland and boring, we're all about flavor and fun here. First up is the classic Mexican eggs, a dish that not only packs a protein punch, but is also a fiesta of flavors. Imagine a symphony of sautéed onions, bell peppers, diced tomatoes, and spices, all serenading a couple of sunny side-up eggs. It's like a morning mariachi band for your taste buds. And the best part? It's low in processed foods, which makes it a menopause superstar. Next up we have the seedy nutty bread. This is not your ordinary bread, no siree. It's a powerhouse of nutrients, packed with an assortment of seeds and nuts. It's like the Avengers of bread, each seed and nut bringing its own superpower to combat menopause symptoms. Plus, it's so tasty you'll be saying, whole grain who? Now, let's move on to the main course, spiced chicken with red pepper and almond sauce. This dish is like a culinary vacation to the Mediterranean, and we all know how much menopause loves the Mediterranean diet. The lean protein from the chicken helps manage weight, while the almonds provide that much-needed magnesium. And the red pepper? It's just there for the kick. For dessert, we have the yogurt semifreddo with cherries and pistachios. This dish is like a cool breeze on a hot day, perfect for those pesky hot flashes. The yogurt is great for gut health, while the cherries and pistachios add a sweet crunch. It's the perfect end to a menopause-friendly feast. Remember, these recipes are not just about managing menopause symptoms, they're about enjoying food. They're about turning mealtime into a joyful experience, not a menopause minefield. So tie on that apron, grab that spatula, and let's show menopause who's boss. Who knew managing menopause could be as easy as cooking up a storm in the kitchen? It is the menopause lifestyle, right? The only time in a woman's life when she can blame everything on her hormones and get away with it. Let's dive into the lifestyle changes that can help manage menopause symptoms. We're not just talking about diet here, oh no, we're looking at the whole lifestyle shebang. This is where the magic happens, where we transform from mere mortals into superwomen, or at least that's how we like to think about it. Exercise, for instance, is a great way to keep those hot flashes at bay. And I'm not talking about running a marathon here. Even a brisk walk around the block can do wonders. But if you're feeling adventurous and want to try something new, there's always salsa dancing or tai chi. Who said menopause can't be fun? And let's not forget about stress management. Yes, we know it's easier said than done, but hear us out. Activities like yoga, meditation, and even knitting can help reduce stress levels and keep those pesky menopause symptoms in check. You might even discover a new hobby in the process, so why not give it a try? Now let's talk about sleep. Menopause can sometimes throw a wrench in your sleep schedule. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Make your bedroom a sleep sanctuary. Keep it cool, dark, and quiet. And try to stick to a regular sleep schedule. You'll thank us later. Last but not least, let's talk about social connections. They say laughter is the best medicine, and they're not wrong. So spend time with friends and family, share a laugh, and create some happy memories. After all, menopause is not just about managing symptoms, it's also about enjoying life and making the most of it. So ladies, let's embrace the pause, because menopause is just another stage of being fabulous. Let us do a menopause wrap-up. Well ladies, we've laughed, we've learned, and we've conquered the menopause menu. Let's take a quick stroll down memory lane. We kicked things off with the humorous truth about menopause, because who said you can't chuckle your way through hot flashes and mood swings? Next, we navigated the foodie's survival guide to menopause, where we discovered that menopause is not about surviving, but thriving. With the right diet, of course. We debunked some myths and legends about the menopause diet, and no, eating a gallon of ice cream at midnight is not a recommended treatment for hot flashes. We then journeyed through the land of menopause superfoods, and no ladies, superfoods are not just foods that wear capes. We also uncovered the no-no foods during menopause. Hint, if it's processed, it's probably not your best friend. We stirred up some perfect menopause recipes, proving that this phase of life can be delicious. And finally, we talked about the menopause lifestyle, because it's not just about what you eat, but how you live. Remember, menopause is not a stop sign. It's just a speed bump on the highway of womanhood. So, buckle up and enjoy the ride. For more food and drinks tips, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you never miss an update from us. Check out our other videos for more culinary inspiration. Until next time, keep cooking.